Okay. So I was debating whether or not I was actually going to do this video because once you put this sort of information out there, it sort of changes people's perception of you. So after further examination, I have decided to take a high-risk kidney. What does that mean? That means that I have allowed myself to be put on a list for hepatitis C kidneys for transplant. This is not a decision that I have made lightly. This is a decision that I've given a lot of consideration to, and I tried not to make this decision in a vacuum. What I did was I tried to gather as much information as I possibly could about that particular kidney transplant program. And after speaking to several different medical professionals in different fields of medicine, from oncology to general care to nephrology, and after speaking to the kidney transplant surgeon, and then going out and gathering information myself, I came to the conclusion that this is something that I want to do. And based off of my projections at dialysis, based off of me looking at my statistics, and everyone I've spoken to, from my nephrologist to my nurses and anybody who's ever seen, my nutritionist, the nutritionist, they've said that I am a perfect candidate for kidney transplant. And that being said, I want to try to take advantage of this while I can. The reality is that hate is not a strong enough word to describe how I feel about dialysis, right? Like, it's getting to a point where I want to quit every day. And believe me, I understand the consequences of that. I understand the ramifications of what will happen if I stop dialysis. I will die. Like, that's the reality of it. I either keep doing dialysis or I die. That's it. It's only two options that I have. And the randomness of how you can get called at any time. Like, it's random. Like, the randomness of how you're called for a transplant is pretty extreme. You can get called sooner, you can get called later. But because of my blood type, everything is pointing to me having a very long wait. And I don't want to be 40 or 41 or 42 still on dialysis. And with the high-risk kidneys, it's a more readily available pool because nobody wants them, because they're high risk and some of them have hepatitis C. But the reality is that they can cure hepatitis C via a pill administration before you even get an infection. And boom, you'll just have a free kidney with less wait time. And that's sort of the practical approach that I took. I would rather have a high-risk kidney that will last me 10 years than be on dialysis for 10 years. Just the very nature of dialysis degrades you over time. Nobody gets stronger or better on dialysis. It is simply a means to an end to keep you alive until you get a kidney. And I don't want to wait 5 years. I don't want to wait 6 years or 10. want to have some peace, in my life outside of this. These types of kidneys are destroyed in the thousands because nobody is utilizing these programs. Once again, hepatitis C is 100% curable. And if you do actually contract hepatitis C, they're not just going to leave you to die. And hepatitis doesn't affect your kidneys immediately, right? Like, once they give you the kidney, they're aware of what they're doing and they monitor you. And if any traces of hepatitis C is detected in your blood, they immediately take care of it. And then afterwards, boom, you just have this free kidney. But I totally get the apprehension. I was in the same camp. I was. Of not wanting to even entertain the idea of a hepatitis C kidney because I didn't want hep C. But now, after further examination, I realized, you know what? What else do I have to lose? I'm just sitting here not doing anything. I have nothing to lose. And I literally have no fear of the procedure, the surgery, anything. It's just another kidney transplant. That's it. It's as safe as any other kidney transplant. Same procedure. Now, I want to make this very clear. This is not me endorsing the high-risk kidney transplant program. And this is not me telling you what you should do if you're somebody who is on dialysis and on the kidney transplant list. This is not what this is. This is a decision that I've decided to make. And I hope that this doesn't change the perception of me to people who actually know me in real life. But I got to do something. I can't just sit around and just wait like a good little soldier. Like, I can't. There's got to be something that I can do. So I've made this choice. But how I see it is I'll do the surgery. They'll cure the hep C. Then I'll have a free kidney. In hopefully less time than I would if I just waited the conventional way. At this point, I just want my life back. I just want my life back. I don't want to give anything else more to kidney disease that it's already taken. I don't want to dedicate any more time to dialysis. And I'm tired of feeling terrible. I'm tired of wasting 4 years of my life in this cold ass building, knowing I'm going to feel bad afterwards. I just want to feel normal again. And I think that that's something that anybody can understand.